Well, good morning, y'all. I just spent a night inside. Oh, yeah, that's messy looking, isn't it? It's my shopping bags. In California, you have to use them more, so I needed them more available. Uh, in a parking lot at a Lowe's. I'm still in Idaho preparing to resupply today. Oops, I hope that was a good picture. And and drive toward Colorado. I don't know how far I'll make it today. I've got another. I don't remember how many miles it is, but I think it said it was another 10 hours or something to drive. I'm still taking a lot of back roads just because I can. I could take the highway, but out here the speed limit on the big interstates is 80. And I'm not doing 80. I'm not afraid of being out there and doing 60 or 65 or something like that. But when there's other cool stuff to see in places I've never been, why do that? So I know I'm quite a bit of a traveler, and I am working on being more of an overlander. Um, I had such a good time in the BLM campground I was in the last week and a half. Oh, let me mention, sitting still very long really annoys me. So I think at 3 days in, I want to go somewhere. I want to do something. I want to drive. I want to, move. And I needed to sit still for about a week and a half. And I've just done that. And I've been reading a book, The Elephant Whisperer. What a good book. I've been slow at doing it, but just whatever. I've been exercising and working with my left side muscular things and making sure that I'm walking. I'm taking a hiking stick with me. I need to get a set. Years ago, somebody gave me one hiking stick and I kept it. And so I'm glad I have it. My MS affects my left side more than my right side. So I've had some trouble with my like instability, and I think the correct term in MS land is the drop foot thing. It's not severe in my case. It's kind of mild. Most people don't notice it. I do because yes, I walk funny. I had a friend who used to say things about the way I walked a lot, and it was rather embarrassing and annoying, but it's part of the MS. So I came to this site to sleep last night at, I think it was 9:30, and I had checked earlier if Lowe's would be okay with me. Um, Lowe's, I mean the hardware store Lowe's. Um, I asked if they would be okay with me spending one night in their parking lot, and they were yes, one night. That's okay. Be clean, be neat, those kind of things. It's too bad that they have to say that because people haven't been like that. So, so I maneuvered in the car with not any problem. I'm getting ready to do another version of my build in the car. I love where I've been. I love the things that work when I'm using them. But it's time to kind of upgrade it to where it's a little more presentable, a little more comfortable. And of course, it's payday. So, I'm going to go get some groceries. Um, One thing I'm finding, because I'm so sensitive to heat, and it's not because of what happened with me having heat exhaustion at or in Oregon at the event. The thing I'm having to be extra careful with is on a hot day driving the car, if I have that little refrigerator running, it makes this car so freaking hot that the air conditioner can't quite keep up. So I'm thinking about that as to how whether it is really worth my time and energy. Is it worth the space I've given it? Now, that doesn't mean I would get rid of it. That means that I might leave it at the cabin. I don't have that thought out all the way yet. Um, yes, I'm still low income. Yes. I'm not making consistent money on YouTube. No. I just it's hard for me to do these videos, and I'm much more of a speaker and a storyteller and things, and so the video side of this is hard for me. And I do wish that I had somebody traveling with me that wanted to do that side of things, but we'll see what happens in the future, and maybe I can improve all these things and whatever. But sometimes as you do things you figure out more about who you are. So let's see, what can I show you this morning? Eventually here. Oh, I'll tell you one more story. 3:45 this morning because I checked the phone. I woke up with the grumbly stomach stuff going, oh no, I'm gonna have an ugly bathroom issue. I was like, no, oh no, how am I gonna do that here? Not that many lights on. I'm kind of parked near a tree. There's not really, there's a Dodge dealership across the way from me, but there's a road fairly close. My finger right now is going, that's the road. And I was like, well, I don't know, but I got to take care of this because I am not leaving a mess in a parking lot, and I'm not making a mess in the bed or in the clothes or you. That's too much detail. But so I got up, I got out, I took a deep breath. I undid my backpack that is my InstaPrivy kit that is attached to my spare tire on the rear. And mine, instead of being a trash bag, that's my InstaPrivy. And so I undid it. I opened the passenger side door. Oh, yeah, I do sleep with my doors locked in town. Um, you know, it makes me feel just a little bit better. So I opened the door like that, and in this space just outside the car between me and that curb, and I set up the toilet portion, the toilet seat portion, and put bags in it, and then I put a puppy pad in it because in this kind of a situation, if it's real, ugly, um, if it's not solid, that helps. And yes, it costs more money, but not everything is about money. This is a good point for me to bring up. Not everything's about money. The things that we invest in, as a minimalist especially, but as just a human being, I have learned to invest in the things that help me have a better life. I've had times when those grumbly stomach things have been horrifying and made me have to, go visit a laundromat, spend money on showers, and do things like that. I didn't have to do that. The Insta Privy, thank you, Paul. Oh, good Lord, thank you, Paul. How nice was this? I didn't use the covering part of it because honestly, I'm not sure I would have had time. But the other thing was, I know that it wouldn't help me get this process done, and I needed to do it fairly quickly. So I set the seat up with the bags in it, puppy pad in it, put my back toward the inner part of the door, toward the hinges of the door, And so I had as much cover as I could. I'm not, sticking my butt out in the world. Nobody drove by. I did my business. Afterwards, I was able to go to the other side of the car and get a washcloth, and I already had my water jugs are by the foot of the bed, up in the fat passenger footwell right now, and I was able to get those easily and get have a wet washcloth and clean myself up. And I hope this isn't too much TMI, but I think that it's useful information for a lot of people. So, in the world of, you might be disabled and you might be low income and you might need to stay in town for a minute, believe me, in this small a vehicle, staying in town on a hot day is challenging for me. One, I don't like the being around people is challenging because I have to pay too much attention. Um, when I'm with other people, it's almost like I can relax a little bit if I know them, because I don't have to be the solo person looking out for me. So if there was a problem, it would be like, wait a minute, you guys saw that, right? And it would be like, oh yeah, 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 I got somebody else that might have my back. And sometimes that is helpful. So there is a thing about, we need community, and having some other people around and stuff like that is kind of nice. um I just looked at the camera again, the phone again, and went, oh yeah, my hair looks kind of cool down again. I put it up so much because of the wind and it blowing around, and then it gets tangled, and sometimes that's a hassle. um oh, there's a really cool bird out there. But I'm needing to get myself ready and start moving. And I am going to carefully do some dressing. Right, I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna dress myself. And then I might just pack a little bag and go into the grocery store bathroom as I'm about to get a few groceries. I think I'm also going to not pack the refrigerator with cold foods for this portion of the trip, because I'm going to let it be unplugged so it doesn't heat the car up, because I get so freaking exhausted with that heat. And that is a piece of MS. I don't think it's my age. I don't think it's that stuff. But I've been learning that people with MS can't handle heat. And I know I've had some issues with it, but I also know that when I lived in Costa Rica and Panama and Nicaragua, I I did learn how to deal with heat. And so the fabrics you wear. This I bought this at a thrift store, and yes, it's pretty, and yes, it's kind of like summery, beachy, and it is pretty. It's it's getting old. The fabric is old, and my hair keeps getting stuck on the buttons in the back. I need to remove the buttons and put Velcro or something, or just stitch it up. But it's cotton, and so I my body breathes better with the cotton. And so there are things you can do. Stuff for another day, because this is really long, and I don't want to refilm it, because refilming is annoying. So here we go. I'm just gonna put this out so you guys have a little something, and hopefully I'll be in another state soon. When I pass the new states, or when I have Google Maps running on the phone and it says, you have now entered Idaho, or you have now entered Oregon, I go, whoa, yay, whoa. You guys don't get to see that, because it's hard to film yourself and whatever. uh Payday investments this month are some things that I've been, payday investments. There's normal things I've got to buy, like, paper towels, and make sure I have food, and baby wipes. They're handy. I didn't have any baby wipes last night, but a washcloth is just fine. Anyway, but investment things. Because I'm kind of getting more comfortable with my situation. It most likely is going to be things to kind of get my platform even further. Yeah, to do an upgrade to my platform. Shane and I did a wonderful job, and I'm using that same method, that same design. I just want to make it go all the way across the back. And I found something that's lightweight that I think is going to work. I got a little more thought patterns to do with that. And I still love the design Danny did for me with the slide out table, because I realized that it's not wise for me to put more weight on my not hatch, tailgate door, because of both the age of the car and whatever else, and it's so lightweight, and I have a heavier tire back there. So let's see. So part of that's going to be, I want to get my recovery tracks. I need them if I'm in sand. I'm planning to do some beach stuff this winter, and so I need them for sand. And I need them for sand, back in St. John's in Apache County. Not at my place, but there are times, and mud and snow and whatever. So I want to get the recovery tracks. I found some inexpensive ones that are the right size to fit in the car the way I want them to fit in the car. Some of those things are really important too. I don't know what else. I feel um investment things. Oh, I haven't asked the person if I can say, but somebody is gifting me most of the funds, probably all of the funds, for my hammock stand, which I have to have the front hitch installed before I can get the hammock stand. But somebody's gifted me that. And I came up with this brilliant idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to look it over. I wonder if I can use one of those soft roof rack mounts, soft roof racks that they use for putting paddle boards on cars that don't have roof racks. If I can use one of those, then I could carry either a gazelle tent or an eye dome. Okay, they're both investment pieces that I don't have right now, and I've had a gazelle tent before, and they're wonderful, beautiful, wonderful. But the I really like the eye dome. It's very expensive for me on my budget, but oh, if I could, what a camp setup that would be. Anyways, but the idea may be something that would help me if I need to carry something longer than will fit inside the car. And both of those items are too long for inside my car, and so they're not coming with me. I also have looked at an aluminum ATV hitch basket, and I believe it's Sportsman's. What's the one that's online? Sportsman's Warehouse, I believe, is the one that has it for right around $119. The thing only weighs, oops, I forgot, 19 pounds, and the stainless steel one weighs 30 pounds, 28 pounds. I think that's right. And it would give me more options, but it will make a difference in how I'm able to open and use the back door. So I have to think these things out a lot. But I have run into not the problem of not having enough space to bring things with me. It's making sure I'm comfortable when I need to be inside, like I have had to yesterday and today. And when it's hot, it's hard. It's a small space and whatever else. But that's what I got for today. I'm getting back on to drive some more. I don't know if I can buy that extra camera, the dash mount camera that we were talking about. I'd like to because it would give us more pictures of me driving and so you could see what I'm seeing, which is beautiful. But if I put the 50 bucks into that or 65 bucks or whatever it is into that, then I can't do the other thing. The other thing feels like it's more important right now. Um, I need to be careful that I'm choosing those $50 expenditures well because the camera might help the channel a little more and give you guys better content, but shoot, it's another thing I got to learn. I feel like I should wait until maybe after I get home or something. I'm sorry, y'all miss some of these views as I'm driving. But you know what? I got to do what I got to do for now. And sometimes that's not what sometimes we have to make those decisions. And especially when we're lower income and especially, you know, when I'm trying to I have a focus and my priority is to help the channel do a little bit better so I can earn a little consistent money. But at the same time, I got to have my life and I need gas money to get to Colorado. And so I want to make sure I'm doing that well. So I may hold off on that as much as I'd love to. It's not like I can just put it on the dash and just drive off and not think about it and have it work. I need some time to learn how to make the thing work. So, all right. Well, that's today. You guys got quite a bit this morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. Um, yes, I'm happy. Yes, I feel fairly good this morning. I knew I ate something yesterday that I don't eat very often, so that's probably what happened. But it's not the worst thing in the world. It was I'm hungry and this is easy and I don't have to cook it and I can, and I ate a lot of asparagus, which was really good for my gut bugs and delicious and I ate it raw and it's good, but whatever. TMI, right? All right, I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to get started and I'll give you more as soon as I can. I know this is not pictures of my car at all at this point. A little inside stuff, messy morning, but well, it's not that messy. This bag, shoot, I've had that bag or a bag like it most of my adult life. The drink bottle, the current scratch pad, the computer, a couple of books, and electronic stuff. It's the way it is. Okay. And the back's, there's the solar panel. See, the refrigerator and solar panel take up a lot of room. And the fact that they add heat to this car, that might not go well in the future, but we'll see. All right. I love how my windows are in here. I love that I have these sliders with the screen in them. I love that I have such a big view, when I'm inside. That's a nice thing for me. Some people don't like being able to see outside, but I like being able to see everything. All right, y'all have a great day and we'll talk again soon. Ciao.